Alright, it's only me in it. I've come on this morning a wee bit later on the day, but it was a nice morning, so I took the dog out, big walk down the shore. And also, the butchers that I used was shut, so I had to go and source another local butcher. Because it's very important that you buy stuff for your local butchery, you don't end up with the supermarkets taking over everything. Kind of get out there and support your local butcher. I went down to Lothians this morning for anybody that knows the Ardrossan area. Classic butchers, but they weren't open. I hope they're alright. Hope there's nothing wrong with any of them. But I had to go and get some slice for somewhere else. As you know how important, kind of, if you're not watching in Scotland, if you're a Scottish person, at the weekend, the meats that you're buying to fry for yourself are very, very important. But anyway, that's not what you're watching this video for. If you've tuned in here, this morning we're going to day one of Ozzy Osbourne's 1986 album, The Ultimate Sin, which for me is his last really, really good album. Last album he made with J.K. Lee, before they did released the Randy Rhoads tribute album about a year after this, a live album featuring the guitar player that was before J.K. Lee, and I think this caused some kind of rift between Ozzy and J.K. Lee, which there was always only going to be one winner in that one. So J.K. Lee left the band, disappeared into, well, he did Baglands, but then disappeared into obscurity. J.K. Lee in the mid-1980s, absolutely phenomenal guitar player on the cutting edge. When you think that Randy Rhoads a really hard replacement to put in somebody else, that J.K. Lee could come in and do it with such aplomb. That's quite a good word I've not used for a while. Hats off to the man. Came back in the past 10 years with a couple of Red Dragon Cartel albums, and first one was alright, second one was quite rubbish. But we're talking about The Ultimate Sin here, produced by Ron Nevison. Anybody that's ever spoke to me or Menzo will know that when you're talking about Ron Nevison, you're talking about a guy that started out in the mid-1970s, working as an engineer for Jimmy Page and the Physical Graffiti album, did a bit of Bad Company, bit of UFO, but then hit a hot streak in the mid-1980s with bands like Heart, Europe, Kiss, and this Ozzy album. Kind of a lot of these albums, apart from Kiss, these are massive, massive selling albums for these, and all have a very similar sound. Very trebly, with the guitar sound always sounds the same, but always manages to get a sweet sound out for the guitar leads. Right, I'm disappearing down the rabbit hole here. We need to talk about what we're going to play here. This is quite an interesting track if you're playing it on the bass. What did we do there? They are Standing in the Shadow by Whitesnake, which was a drop D tuning, which means you tune your E string down 2 frets. The day we're on a drop C sharp, which means you're dropping your E string down, so you've got this, an octave there between the E string. I think we did one like that last month, which was the song by House of Lords, it was a battle. But you need this because when this starts off with this song is a kind of tribal drum beat. The opening track of the album here, can you remember the video that was based on Dallas, which was kind of hot TV show back in the 80s, but the video pretty spectacular. And this is Ozzy Osbourne at his peak for me, because this is his biggest selling album, although he's kind of disowned it now. A couple of decent sized hits off it, like Shot in the Dark. So anyway, I was talking about this drum beat with the doof, 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 doof. And then when you come in, you're just doubling on it with it. And then that takes you into the verse, where you're just doing a straight thump along with the drums, with a couple of wee fills in between with this. Enough is enough, nothing left for me to devour. And you feel that's all I have left, wonderful power. Now you get into this where you're using the A string to run up this bit. You're going up through B, D flat, E, and F sharp, whereas back out of the intro. And all that fill is in between that is just your E to E flat and then A to A flat with that. And same thing for the second verse. There's nothing different in there. And then when you come to the end of the second chorus, I mean, I'm trying to think, I've not heard this song for a while. When you come to the second chorus, but you got this bit in here when you're going to the D flat here with this. B, B flat. And then that. So there's that solo. In a classical right. And then it's just another verse with the stuff you've already played. And then when you get to the end, it's a doubled up chorus. And on the second one, instead of doing the thump, the double kick drums kick in. And all you do is you're kicking them along with them with it. See, I've shied away from doing Ozzy because you get kicked off. The Sony bots are quite what's the best word to use for that? Astute. So let's get torn into a bit of this. Do a bit of Ozzy Osbourne. And then I've got links that I need to go and cook. But I bought some tatty scones as well. But I don't know why do you want to know that? Anyhow, this is the Ultimate Sin. Please enjoy. Where is it then? Oh aye, there are guys in next door doing a bit of work. So you might hear a drilling noise. It sounds like an angry fly. They have stopped to now. They're outside smoking fags. So it might interrupt, it might no. So this is the Ultimate Sin. What is wrong with this remote control? Here. So there you go, that's how you play the Ozzy Osbourne track, The Ultimate Sin. You can hear them thumping about in there now. Who knows what they're doing in there? Who cares what they're doing in there? Right, I need to go out of here, man. I'll be in here tonight with the fantastic Big Licks. No playing any Ozzy Osbourne, there's no Ozzy Osbourne in the set. But there is Deep Purple, Thin Lizzy, Bad Company, all that kind of stuff. So if you're doing an air tonight and you're needing somewhere to go and hang about, then Harley's is the place to be. Right, I best get out of here, man. I better go and fry them links. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Keep listening to Ozzy Osbourne. Just his early stuff, but